Not that man sweat on the wheel. And the voice in my head, and that drives my heel. My baby calls and I need you here. And it's 4:30 and I'm shifting gear. When I get... Oh, I blew that. Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on...
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
That's a great song.
Oh, it's great.
Riddle me this, Batman. Is there a better driving song ever?
No, come on.
I rest my case. Thank you very much. I mean, it's that... Oh, we lost Lisa and Chandler. Lisa, call back.
Hey,
We're just going to pick you up. Oh, well, let's get to Janelle in San Gabriel. Janelle, how are you? Quiet.
Hello, Janelle.
Oh,
Hello?
hello. We're not disturbing you.
Can you hear me?
Yep. We can. What can we do for you?
Oh, sorry, guys.
That's okay.
First of all, hi to Jimmy, my friend from UAE.
Hi, Janelle. Good to hear from you. How are you guys doing?
Good, thank you. Real quick, I just want to comment. One of my favorite gun scenes is Raiders of the Lost Ark. Harrison Ford, when he's chasing the girl, she's been put into the basket, and he's chasing the girl, and the bad guys on the other side of the courtyard, and he wants to fight, and Harrison Ford just pulls out the gun and just shoots him directly. Do you guys know what kind of gun that is?
Yeah, I believe that's a Smith & Wesson, or it's a Colt. They're real close in size. 1917 and 45 ACP, I believe.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What I love about that scene is I've heard that he was so sick in that scene that he didn't have. They were supposed to use the whip as part of the fight, and he was so sick that he couldn't have the energy.
Yeah, I've heard that also. Yeah, apparently he had the 103-degree fever, and they had a whole fight scene because the guy pulls out this big old crazy Three Stooges looking sword, and he starts whipping it around. And I think it was so much better. He just the hell with this.
No, come on.
Exactly. I thought it made for a better scene. So some of the best scenes are accidents or things that happen like that. So
agreed.
Okay. That's a great call. I love that. That's got to be one of the most iconic.
Yeah, absolutely. Janelle, thanks for the call.
Thanks, guys. Love your music, too, by the way.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
So Smith & Wesson revolver was specifically, they had the HE, the hand ejector second model, and the M1917 models. So that's what Indiana Jones was shooting.
There you go. Okay, and you know what? That opens up line because we lost Lisa in Chandler, Arizona. Lisa, call back. What's the number, Jim?
866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-5752. Because in this second packed hour, we take all your phone calls. So keep calling in. Well, thank you, Janelle, for that great call on there. And then, if you guys have anything else, just throw it at us, please.
I mentioned another one last week, and it's from one of my favorite shows of all time, is Band of Brothers. By the way, get this. You ready for this? We got banned from one of our clips because I said Dick Winters. That's the man's name.
It's a name, folks.
So from now on, we'll call him Major Winters.
Major Winters.
Major Winters. We won't call him. Yeah,
Mr. Richard Winters.
I won't call him Dick anymore.
And I know, we mentioned this at the end of the show, but there are just so many.
Can you believe that? I mean, how stupid are these people?
Especially because we have the captions on there on these clips and all that, so you can see how it's written.
I mean, is that?
I guess they'll just flag you for anything, right?
Well, we're watched like hawks because. We were dealing with such a taboo thing.
Our words are so dangerous.
Yeah. So Major Winters runs up a little hill, and there's a young soldier sitting there on his knees, and he looks up at him, and he's Major Winters has a Garand in his hand, and he shoots him from the hip. And there is nobody in the world that is going to do that in real life. Because you miss, which is likely, because people, when you shoot from the hip, you see this in TV, and people ask me all the time, can you fan your single action in SAS? Well, no, you can't, number one. But number two, try hitting something.
Yeah, come on.
The real gun world and television and movie gun world are so drastically different. You should have just winged him. Yeah,
give me time to think about winging a man.
Yeah, when the guy's shooting back at you, I don't think you're really going to do that.
Let me zero in on that shoulder.
Yeah, well, my favorite, and I just saw this yesterday on Have Gun Will Travel.
Oh, yeah.
Two guys are going to draw on each other, and one guy shoots the gun out of the other guy's hand. Now, he's on the move, and the other guy's on the move, and he manages to nail him in the hand, but not hurt his hand.
No,
he hit him in the gun.
Only the gun.
And of course, when you hit when a lead bullet hits something steel, it stays together. It doesn't splinter off.
Nope, none of it does.
Chunk in the guy's leg.
Nope, no shrapnel anywhere.
Oy.
One of the things we were bringing up last week at the end of the show is that it's a movie that we could almost every scene you could see like, well, I definitely wouldn't have done that, but Desperado. We were going through, and there's a scene where he's whipping, he's dual wielding, and he's whipping.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Both
pistols. And to think that someone can be consistently accurate doing that maneuver, and that's just one of those dream sequences where, I'd love to look cool like that, but...
I don't remember what gun he had or what handguns he used in that bar scene. But if you remember, he crosses his arms.
Yes.
And they looked large. They looked like P-Series Rugers to me, if I recall.
I think they're KP90s.
Okay. So... you remember,
I've been looking at it,
you remember Big Phil?
Big
Phil. No, Big Phil was, for those of you that used to go to my auctions in the old days in Glendora, Phil was the guy with the shaved head, sat right in the front, and was always yelling at me about something.
Oh, like 6'8"?
Yeah,
he's
like
giant man,
6'14", and 500,000 pounds, and he would always yell at us for something.
Oh yes.
But anyway, one day Phil and I were up at the range, and we were talking about that particular thing, and so we decided to see if we could out. And literally the only thing I hit was the ground with the shell. Because I couldn't doing the crossed arms thing, trying to hit targets on either side. We had figured out, okay, we'll put them out, we put them out at about 15 yards, and they were fairly large cardboard targets, and we put them out there a ways, and we neither one of us could hit. And Phil was a Marine sniper.
Yes, he could hit anything upside down and backwards.
Yeah, and we had a good laugh over it, but we couldn't hit anything.
Oh, yeah.
And let's get to Big Jake out in Anaheim. How are you, Jake?
Oh, I'm alive and kicking, still pumping air and blood.
There
Love
you
to
go.
Hear it.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you guys. You're looking for callers, so I called in 20 minutes ago, waiting, and run it into the ground with the brass and the nickel-plated casing.
Okay.
Let's keep running into the ground.
If you got an opinion, feel free.
Well, I started cowboy shooting back, 3 years before SAS even became a thing.
Right.
It was end of trail, and I shot as heavy duty for 3 years, but when SAS started, I changed my name to Big Jake 1001, and I started reloading that year because I was having to pay friends to reload my ammo for me, and I thought I could save some money and buy a couple Dillons and do it myself.
Sure.
But what I decided over the years of shooting is started buying more and more ammo to shoot and reload. I relegated my nickel-plated cases to black powder and my brass cases to smokeless powder. And then the same thing for rifle loads like 45-70 and 30-30 and things like that. But over the years, it's accumulated thousands and thousands of rounds. But I find that the black powder cleans up a lot better in nickel-plated cases. And a lot of people think that black powder rusts your barrel. You got to clean them immediately, and that's not really true. A black powder residue will somewhat attract moisture, and moisture will eventually rust a barrel. But the big thing with that is the old primers were made with mercury.
Right.
And mercuric primers, if not cleaned right away, will start eating at the insides of the lands and grooves and cause pits. So a lot of older guns from the 20s, 30s, and 40s will have a pitted barrel. It was all because they didn't clean them with the mercury priming. So you can shoot black powder, go home, and clean them the next day, and you'll still be okay.
Yeah, with as long as you're using a newer style primer. Yeah, those fulminated mercury
stuff from
primers are brutal.
From the 35 or 1940 on up through World War II till present day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, even World War II, usually you'll notice if you've got some older ammo, if the primer is rounded in the pocket, those are usually the ones you got to be careful with. I had a Mosa 9130 that a customer had come in with and said he was having trouble. I was heading to the range, so I said, well, give me some ammo and give me that. And they were those old rounded ones, and I shot it, and I'm not kidding you, by the time I got done shooting for the day and got back to the shop, it looked like I had a little rust forest already growing in that thing. It was unbelievably quick.
Sometimes it can happen if the humidity is right, temperature is right, everything. It can start growing right away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, okay. Well, Jake, as always, thanks for the call.
Absolutely, Jake.
Okay.
We'll talk to you later.
Have a good show.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you. I love seeing the people that are online like Jake and all that. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, and not on YouTube tonight, but Facebook, X, Rumble, be like Jake. If you don't just want to leave your comment there, call in 866-870-5752. It's a real easy number.
We got lines open. What's that number?
866-870-5752.
All right, give us a call. In the meantime, let's Jan and Dean right on out of here.
Hey.
That's not Jan and Dean.